First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill here today, Shota Imanaga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Paul Goldschmidt leading things off and takes a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Probably missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball 2.
Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
That one misses.
That's the ball. Take
so
your base.
Leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Then right.
Just
Ball,
missed.
no.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting third.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Late with the swing there.
Ball 1.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. In there for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out.
Ball.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That clips the corner. That
Ball
misses. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Laser. Base hit. Conforto whips it back in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at third. Justin Dean coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 1, Justin Dean.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Bases loaded. One away. And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Pitch in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Ball four,
Take your base. Ball
and a
four.
run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. And there's a strike. One out, base is full. Comebacker could be two. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
You can never assume the double play. He goes home to cut off that run, and then the catcher makes a nice throw to first to end the inning.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Paul Blackburn. What do you look for here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Makes the catch, one down.
Batting third, the first.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click. And unfortunately, what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Michael Busch in the box now. Takes strike one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Cubs tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Hey.
Busch at first, one gone.
Ball. No, that's in. Ball outside.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That one fouled off. 2-2. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Ian Happ up to hit. Chopped on the ground, and it goes just foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Now 1-1. Tied up here in the early going. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. Base hit into the outfield. The throw home. safe. He
No,
beat the
he's safe.
tag. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Hit in the air, left field. Jones should have this one. 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 1.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Justin Dean, the next Cub to hit. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Swings through that one for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Angel Chevy, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Next
Ball
one
3.
off the plate inside. And now 3-2. Dansby Swanson waiting to hit for the Cubs. Two aboard, 2 outs. That clips the corner. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees 1. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Dean has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
1 out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Ball, no.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's the 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball.
Two on, one out. Next
Hey.
pitch in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. The Yanks leave one. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Angel Cheville.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Miguel Amaya.
In the air, foul off first. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Pedro Ramirez.
Two down, bases empty. And here's the DH for the Cubs. 0 for 1 so far. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
Hey. Two.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. And the Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
And that's a... You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
got him. One down.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ball one.
And on the mound, they've got to start working ahead, focusing on strike one. It's the best pitch in baseball. Falling behind and being forced to challenge is never where you want to be as a pitcher.
There's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Dives and it gets by. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Single to right in his first trip. And that one is lifted in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Tap foul at the plate. Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 0-2. Oh, and this one gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher.
In the dirt, blocked. Fires to third, but he's back. And the 2-2. That
Ball.
one missed. That's a good
Ball
at bat
4.
right
Take your
there. He
base.
was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Fouled off down the right side. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. To the plate.
Safe, he's good.
3-2, they take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Yep.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Just a slow ground ball this time. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Cubs 2. Here at Wrigley Field, leading off, Michael Busch.
First baseman, Michael Busch.
Ball.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next,
Once you get the ball by the
Cubs,
pitcher, there's a
third
lot of
baseman,
base hits
number
up the
3,
middle, even on ground
Allen.
balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ball. No.
The 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 2-1. Bregman
Ball.
takes downstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. He boots it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Oh, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Hat.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance.
Bregman runs to the right side. Rice. He steps on the bag, and that is a big first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
High chopper to third. Rosario. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 1, Justin.
And now the right fielder, Justin Dean. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Out towards right center field. Dominguez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 3 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece. On to the 4th. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Ali Sanchez.
Ali Sanchez.
Shota back to work.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one ripped but foul. He goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the
Up next
outside
for
part of the
Yankees,
plate.
The second baseman, Jose Caballero.
Swinging a foul straight back.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball up.
That one ran inside, almost got him. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles under this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul
Goldie steps into the box. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. And that extends the inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Out number 3.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the Cubs,
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Fought off foul. Here's the 0-1.
That's a check.
Swanson
Did he
started
go?
after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Slides, but it gets by him.
Up next for the Cubs.
He wasn't
the
able to
catcher,
elevate it,
number
but he
9,
put a great
Miguel.
swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That one finds a corner. That's strike 1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Slider for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground, could be 2. To Volpe at second for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Crow Armstrong.
Base is empty after the double play. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Crow Armstrong wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Inside.
The wind to kick the 2-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Out towards right center field. And a base hit. The throw into second.
Too late.
In there.
Safe.
He's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga done for the day, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with a new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Tyler Ferguson into the game.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
First and second, no outs. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Just missed. The 1-0.
Ball
Way to lay off
two.
that pitch down.
That's in there, and that's strike one. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Rice, the lead runner at second. Rosario on at first with nobody out. 3-2 now. Trent Grisham waiting to hit for the Yankees. Out to center. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
That one outside, and that's ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ball outside.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Two on, one out. That
ball
misses
outside.
the zone, and that's ball three.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Splits the plate, 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Grounded to third, could be two. Slings to second, on to first, double play.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Strike two.
Ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a ground ball. Volpe sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Happ lays off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Outside, and it's 2-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubs are down quietly. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Anthony Volpe.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Antoine Kelly, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Rollison warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1. Ferguson, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. On the ground, right side. Bush takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Spencer Jones.
Hee-haw!
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ali Sanchez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. His split numbers between June and July there. Fastball for a strike. Good eye right there.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him swinging. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
No.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two. Stays alive. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Now the 0-1. This one popped up. Caballero under it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Swanson digs in. 1 for 2. That's to third. Rosario zips it across, and Swanson is set down. And that'll do it. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Antoine Kelly. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hurt
Man,
one.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's
Good
a ball.
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box, got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Nice grab. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Go-ahead run on base, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Ball.
Runner on the move. No throw, safe at second.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Man at second. That's to third. Bregman to first. 2 gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that is out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the friendly confines. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. 1 away.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Here's a 3-0. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
Ball
3-1, and he
4.
couldn't
Take
come
your
up with
base.
it. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
And here's the DH for the Cubs. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ball.
Quick toss to first.
Safe.
Pro Armstrong dives back in safely. The Cubbies with the go-ahead run at first here at the bottom of the 7th.
No, that's a ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there, just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swinging a foul out of play. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Camilo Doval is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Fernando Cruz on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And fouled off. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position.
No.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Cubs leave 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong on his way over, and there's one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Antoine Kelly done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Ryan Rollison gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Jones. 1 for 3. And ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball
He's
two.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swanson makes the call and the grab. So the Yanks go in order. Score remains tied at 3. Here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hill also throwing. Ball to strike.
Ball
Pretty
two.
easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Ian Happ bops one out of here. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit him.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 1, Justin Dean.
Now, quick throw to first. Horner back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ball one there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone. Full count now. Swing, and he breaks his bat. To Volpe at second for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
One out man at first. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Ball.
Here's a 2-1. Now there's a bullet down the line.
No, that's foul.
And foul ball. Got him. 2 away now.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Now pitching for the
Tim Hill taking over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season. Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
This to third. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Through 8 full, the Cubs with the lead, 5-3. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jacob Webb.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Sanchez.
Fastball for a strike. Sanchez thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Ball to strike. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Dean on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. The Yankees looking to rally.
Jose Caballero.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Back to the top of the order now. Paul Goldschmidt will hit next. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Hard on the ground to first. Bush steps on the bag. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Ball.
They're down to their final strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.